Hi guys, Stealthy Spider here. Just thought I'd do the review I mentioned about on my Valley Machete review. I mentioned that I'd be getting a cold steel latine machete, and it's arrived. Just had it for a couple of days, so I thought I'd let you guys see it and give you my thoughts on the comparison between the two. The cold steel one, as you can see, is very similar shapes. Your classic latine machete shape, both got the same shape there. The handles are pretty much identical in look. The feel is quite a bit different. Although this is comfortable to hold, this doesn't feel quite as substantial as the cold steel one. That really feels like it's part of the blade and it isn't going to go anywhere, whereas the Valley one does feel a little bit delicate. As you can see, the grind on the Valley one isn't particularly fantastic. You can see there it's a bit wobbly in places, not particularly well done, whereas the quality control on the cold steel is pretty good. It was very good. Both of them come out about as sharp as one another. Blades about the same thickness. I don't know. See, I've measured them. There's not much in it. It's maybe a quarter of a millimetre, something like that. But they're pretty much the same. I couldn't really discern much of a difference in the width, but they handle very differently. This has got that real bend to it. As you wave it, as you actually bring down a strike, it tends to try and twist in the hand, and that makes it feel very inaccurate, and it feels like it's trying to get out of your hand as you swing it. And that's if you give it any, a really good hefty swing. Whereas the cold steel one, you can swing that about as hard as you want and the blade stays stable. You don't get any wobble in the hand. It's nice and comfortable. Now they use 1055 carbon steel with spring temper for the cold steel machete. Polypropylene handle. Now this one, I don't know what steel this is, but it doesn't seem the best in the world. Definitely I would spend double the money on this. This was something like £13.80 I think this cost. Well over double the price of this one. But I would say it's worth spending the money on the cold steel machete, because you do get, in my opinion, a far superior machete, definitely. I haven't actually tried it out, so I can't do an actual comparison as far as chopping goes just yet. But I do want to see if I can get out and do some chopping with the cookeries and the machetes. I had a request for some chopping videos, so we'll try at some point to get out and have a go and see what they're like. Okay, that's really all there is to say about the machetes. Say the cold steel one, really good, strong machete. I'll just want to mention I've got the cookery, the large, trying to think what it's called now, the Magnum cookery. I've got that one as well. At some point I'll perhaps do a little review of that. That's slightly thicker. I like the thicker blade with that. That's got 2.5mm rather than this, which I can't quite remember. I think this is about 1.5, something like that. A little bit thicker blade, which I like, but this is still really good machete. You get a lot of good service out of this. Okay, thanks for watching guys, and hopefully I'll have some more reviews for you quite soon.